Право, третье.
Дорогие друзья,
Yeah, I looked around and went to some beautiful places and took some photographs, and I can see that there's so much history, and the history really lives in the buildings, and I can see the faces of the people, and I can see there's so much history in the culture. And you know, where I live, we have things are more new on one level, because we have you know, like a lot of our cities in the U.S. are not so old, but in the area, in the specific place where I live in Arizona, there's an old culture because of the Native American culture. So we have some remnants of some of the old caves from like 1,000 years ago and so forth. And I'm really interested in that because I feel that part of the reason why I make music is I'm trying to connect with the heart of the people. So one of the things that I really want to do, and I'm sorry that I haven't had a chance to do this yet, but I really want to hear some traditional music from Ukraine. And I think that's going to really also help me to sort of tune in on the heart of the people. Oh, I would love to come to Kiev too. You know, I got the invitation to Odessa, so that's where I came. But if people are open, if I'm invited to play in Kiev, I would love to play there too. I don't really know that much about the politics. I don't really follow the details. I know that there have been some difficulties, and here, as everywhere, human beings are experiencing the struggle in the arc toward freedom. But I will say that the fact that people are supporting jazz music shows to me that they care about freedom. Yes, I'm very much into music therapy, and I'm glad that there's so much interest in this around the world. In, I think it was 1999, I went to an international conference about music therapy, and that's when I decided to start to study it because I saw what people were doing all around the world. It's important to understand that music can be used to treat a very wide variety of populations and situations. Right? But just from coming here and walking on the street and seeing the people and feeling the heart of the people, I'm very optimistic. I think it's going to be a great show. I think that my music goes best with people whose hearts are open, and also people who are thoughtful. I think it's very important that people connect on a cultural level. And it's okay if people want to make a political statement with music. I support that. But at the same time, I think it's important to have a space where the music allows people to forget all the problems and all the difficulties, because at the end of the day, we're all one humanity. And when we make music together, when we enjoy music together, we really feel that connection. The most important thing I want people to know is that I love music, I live music every moment of the day, and I believe that the music that I bring has the potential to speak to that common humanity, and I hope people feel that when they hear it. I believe that music has the power to open doors of the heart, and I think anything can happen. I have a friend who is Brazilian, and he was telling me the story that toward the end, when Brazil was occupied by a military government, the people started to have protests. And it was very dangerous, you know, because, you know, for obvious reasons, but they had these protest concerts. And he said he used to play in the concerts. And he said that there was a moment when he noticed that the soldiers were starting to groove to the music. And when he saw that happen, that's when he knew that things were going to change. So, you know, I don't know if music has the power to stop wars per se, but I do think that music can certainly open the door for people to discover that they're actually much happier in a state of peace.
from Bonner to Northern Cool. All those born beneath that star.